So the first thing I like to do is I like to turn the sauna on and just hold the power button. And then I like to set it to the highest temperature. So in the hybrid series, it's 165. In the signature series, it's 150. Now, you don't want to wait till it gets to a high temperature to use it. So what you want to do is you want to let it heat up to anywhere from 100 degrees to 115 degrees. Once it reaches that point, then you want to enter the sauna and you want to heat up with it from there. There's a couple of reasons for doing that. Number one, you're slowly increasing your heart rate. And number two, you're slowly increasing your core temperature. So it's not a shock to the system. It's a very relaxing way of using it. In the meantime, while you're waiting for it to heat up, what you want to do is you want to get your sauna ready and your own body ready. So the first thing I'll do is I'll drink at least 16 ounces of water. I like to add electrolytes to my water. It can be liquid IV or any other type of electrolytes out there on the market, whatever your personal preference is. Then I'll grab towels and I'll put a towel down on the bench, a thicker towel on the bench, because that's where most of our sweat is going to go, because you're going to absolutely rain sweat off your body. And the more you sweat, the better you feel. And then I'll put a thinner towel on the floor to soak up my sweat on the floor. Then once it reaches that temperature of 100 to 115 degrees, I come in here and I sit down, I relax, I kick the timer back up because you have a timer on when this shuts off. So I'll kick it all the way back up to 60 minutes and then I'll start my hour sauna session. When I'm in here, what I like to do is I just like to relax. It's a nice quiet meditation, kind of alone time. Or if you have a partner that you can use it with, it's a very good way to bond as well. It's very good for camaraderie at our fire department. Once I'm in here for a number of minutes, depending on my activity level and inside and outside the sauna, and I start sweating, profusely sweating, that's when the magic happens. That's when you literally can start feeling the endorphins hit our blood and we can start feeling better. While I'm in here, I'm drinking room temperature water to make sure I stay hydrated. And then a lot of times physically and mentally it gets to a point where you can no longer handle the heat. Now you want to be in here long enough to get a good sweat, because sweating is a big part of the medicine. If you can do an hour, great. If you can't, and you can only do a 45-minute session, that's okay. Even a 30-minute session, as long as you got a good sweat, you're good. So now I'm done using the sauna, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the towels out of them. I don't wanna leave sweaty towels in my sauna. And a lot of times I'll let the sauna be on for an additional 20 minutes to help any residual sweat evaporate out that got on the wood. At that point, if you feel like you want to clean it with vinegar water, 3 parts water to 1 part apple cider vinegar, where you got sweat on, you can, but it's not something you have to do every single time you use it. That's something I do once a month at my personal house, using it every day. And at the firehouse, we have a protocol that every Sunday the sauna gets a deep clean. That's my sauna session. That's how most people use it. That's the most efficient way to use it. If you have any questions, reach out to us at Eric at Good Health Saunas. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have.